Hello Wolves fans, I've just come out of JJ Coppinger's in Middleton in County Cork, which means I'm in Ireland, and this is Dinny. How are you all? That was frustrating, but a good result I think in the end. A draw against these Champions League teams, who could complain about it? Having beaten Man City recently and drawn with Villa, who are also in Europe. There's one thing for sure, there was a lot happening in that game, but one thing is for certain. Wolves are well able to mix it up at this level, yeah, the European level. These teams are in Europe, and then they're coming back to the Premier League, and they're thinking that they can just walk over teams like Wolves, and they cannot. There's that skip there, see that skip? My town of Middleton got badly flooded the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you can see those sandbags outside all the businesses. Google Middleton flood 2023 and you'll hear all about it. So look, just a huge talking point. The biggest one for me is Pedro Neto. He pulled up with that hamstring. He's my man of the match, by the way. He pulled up with that hamstring, and I think the way he reacted while he was on the floor, I think he knew that it snapped. It didn't pull, it snapped. Have you ever heard ex-players talk about snapping a hamstring? It snaps, it snaps, it snaps. So, fingers crossed it didn't, but I think it did. The other big talking point is that Hwang penalty that he gave away. You toss the coin the other way and it's not a penalty, it is a penalty, it's not a penalty. And then the Jose flip-flap at that cross. That goes the other way, and it's not a goal for Newcastle, so say what you want about it. The Lemina goal, fair play to Lemina. And then of course Hwang makes up for his error with the penalty that he gave away by scoring a goal. And dare I say we kind of expect that these days, because Hwang is incredible. So overall I'm going to give the match a... People are looking at me now strange. Look at these sandbags. Overall I'm going to give the match a 7 out of 10, I think. A 7 out of 10. And I'm going to give Neto the man of the match, because he's my favourite. He's even before tonight, before he got injured, before he was, I mean his previous injuries. I'm rambling now because I've had a couple of pints. But that's it, Neto's my man of the match. Take care everyone.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here, sitting on the porch here in Tennessee, in beautiful Chattanooga. Still processing the game today. I think most of us were expecting it was going to be a draw. Usually it's a 1-1 draw with us with Newcastle. I think we were still the better side, but I don't think it was by far. One thing I was impressed with is even when things weren't going our way, such as some really bad calls, we didn't stick our head down. And when we got behind, we came back and we bounced back. I think the main thing that I think is on everyone's head right now is Neto. And we hope this is minor. It's hard to see. It does not look good. So I think we're really concerned with Neto. He's been one of the ones who's been one of the strongest things for us to really help lead the team and pull us back. It was good to see another goal by Hwang again. So as he continues to grow, that's good. So overall, I'm obviously I would have liked all 3 points, and I think that was winnable. But I'll take the 1 point, and I am happy though that our side is the type that's going to continue to fight, and so I think we're making progress here. So onward, upward, and really hope that Neto is not going to be out for very long.
Hi Dave, hi fellow Wolves fans. Paul here from Nassau, Bahamas. My first Wolves report of the season. Final score Wolves 2, Newcastle 2. I think many of us would have taken that at the beginning. In the context of the game, however, I think we should have won, and I believe if Neto had stayed fit until the end, we would have won that game. We definitely were in the momentum. Started off very strongly. I think the team was as expected, really. Although I think I would have started with Gomez, but Traore did earn his start in midfield, and after a slow start, I think he grew into the game. Been brilliant this season, but you know, another mistake, and Callum Wilson, really good finish from him. We're one down. But you know what? I still felt we always had that bit of pace up front to trouble Newcastle's defence. 1-0 down at half time. Second half, started off very strongly, and Lamina pops up with a brilliant header. Definitely set piece routine. You could see O'Neill was very happy with that. One each, and you know, the game's up for grabs. And then penalty, which I believe was not a penalty. I don't remember who it was that went down, but you know, if that was a case of diving, he got a 9.9 for that. I don't think Wang touched him. Very unlucky, Wang, in that regard, and Sarr unlucky too. I think he palmed the ball, but it crept in. But I still felt that we'd come back into the game, and sure enough, we did. Wang, guy's on fire. What a calm finish. Lovely bit of skill to turn Burns inside out, and a left foot finish. I think he's equal now with John Richards' record of successive games in top flight football, top flight matches. We need to keep him fit. He's susceptible to hamstring trouble as well. But Neto, oh my goodness, really a downer on the game. It gave Newcastle a bit of momentum. I really hope it's not too long. Possibly we could probably do a month with him out, 4 or 5 weeks maybe at the most. If it's a couple of months, you know, that's going to be really hard. It's going to mean that Bellegarde and Sarabia are going to have to step up to the plate. I can also see Silva getting involved at some point. You could have him on the wing. We'll move Wang out and have Sasa in the middle. Sheffield United coming up next. We should win that one. Another hammering for them today. But all in all, I'm very happy with the start that we've made. I think Gary O'Neill has put to bed his capabilities of being Wolves manager. Another good day in terms of tactical nows. Substitutions were spot on. And all in all, as I said, we take the point and we move right on. So, yep, next week onwards and upwards, always Wolves. Take care, guys. Bye.
Hey, Dave. Noah here from the very beautiful Denver airport. Sorry for the up-close reaction, but tight quarters in the Denver airport. So Wolves get a draw 2-2 against a very good Newcastle side. I'll take the point. Obviously, the main point of concern, the only main negative is Pedro going down with the injury. It sucks. It really does. It looks like a hamstring. Probably going to be out 6 weeks. 6 weeks minimum. But, you know, he's in such great form. He's had injuries in the past when he's been in great form, and he's come back and he's never been the same. So let's hope that's not the case this time. Nonetheless, I missed all 4 goals. I was able to watch the game, but the internet kept glitching out on me and all that stuff. Nonetheless, from what I hear, soft penalty for the second goal from Newcastle. The equalizer from Lamina, I was able to see the replay of that. Great header, just almost horizontal to the ground. He was parallel to the ground almost, and just heads it into the back of the net very beautifully. Didn't see the first goal by Callum Wilson. Sounds like Saw made a few mistakes again, but yeah, good point, I think. Really good point against a top-level quality opponent. Man of the match, probably give it to Wang for equalizing. It's been the magic man, you know? It's been so good. And yeah, overall match rating, 7.5. 7.5 match rating, I think. Pretty good. And we'll take the point. But again, big concern with Neto out. Who's going to be that dynamic playmaker down that wing now, right? Someone's got to step up. Simple as that. Anyways, from the Denver airport, always Wolves.
Hey Dave, David New York Wolves here, and Dan, my legendary co-channel with New York Wolves. We just finished watching Wolves 2, Newcastle 2. We had 35 people here and showed the LA Wolves documentary beforehand. So, decent result, I think. Deserved to draw. Certainly didn't deserve to lose, especially at that penalty that wasn't. Good result against a team that's really flying high in the Premier League. So I think it's a really good benchmark for us. and show that we can compete with the best in the league. But Man City already showed that. So, Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, worried about Neto. Hopefully that's not too serious. I'd have taken a draw before the game, so really happy with that result. We did deserve the win, but you know what? It's the way it goes. Overall, the progression under Gary O'Neill and the way we're playing, the improvement and the direction, there is a plan, and it just seems like we're improving every week. So overall, I'm very, very happy with that.
Yeah, and I'm going to claim credit with my lucky shirt that I started wearing for the Man City match. Unfortunately, I think Neto's going to be out a couple of months. He pulled up, clearly his hamstring, that's a 6-week starter. So we just had to do it without him. So, good result, and on to the next one. Sheffield United at home. That should be 3 points. See you, Dave.